What's up, guys? It's your boy D2 Nice. This is the Theory Therapy Podcast, and I wanted to first wish you a very happy 2023. We have a lot to talk about. I plan on making more content and keeping the conversations that hopefully make my life better, make your life better going in 2023. Um, I'm going to start with seasons and reasons. My mom used to always tell me that some people are in your life for a season, and some people are in your life for a reason. And the reason why I'm starting off with this is because um, some people need to hear this. There's someone out there right now who's going through a situation, and they need to hear from somebody that it is okay to sometimes lose people in your life, to get rid of people who are not bringing you happiness or satisfaction or healthiness. They are finding ways to bring you down or make you sad. And it is all right. It is more than okay to say, you know what? I don't need this in my life. Um, when I was younger, in my early 20s, my mom used to say, these people are sometimes here to here to teach you something. They aren't here to stay in your life. And I really did take that to heart because it's true. Just because a person might show you something significant to who you're supposed to be as a person doesn't necessarily mean that they're meant to be in your life or concrete in it forever. And I love that because you hold on to the people that matter when you understand that not everyone is important to the line that you're traveling in. It's hard to text 85 people a day or 85 people in a week. It is hard to make sure that people are getting their season's greetings when you've got 1,000 people in your Rolodex. But when you have the people that truly matter, and it makes it much easier. And when you understand that not everyone's meant to be there, then it just really comes down to analyzing it. So the question I want to ask you is, what are your ways? What do you usually do? What do you tend to notice when you start to say, okay, this person is someone that I need to get out of my life? And how do you usually go about that? How do you usually go about getting a person who you realize may be a little toxic or has issues, whether it's financially, emotionally, or they're physically abusive? How do you get that person out of your life? So in the comments, leave those details. Make it short and sweet, but don't make it too short or too sweet, because what I really want to know is what's your process? The next thing that we are going to be going into is new beginnings and toxic people. So we talked about being able to realize when someone is in your life for a reason and when they're in your life for a season. But once that person is what you deem toxic, what are those red flags? What do you see as toxic? I know for me, when you're dealing with people who can't make decisions, it is one of the things that just is so irritating. When you can't pick a place to go eat at because people are throwing out 85 restaurants, or you're dealing with people who, one minute, we're gonna go do this, and then the next minute, I've done picked something else out and I'm gonna go do that now. that can get annoying. And luckily, I have a lot less of that in my life now than I did when I was in my roaring 20s. Um, I started to change the circle I hung around, and I started to see the indecisiveness in people. I started to see the flakiness in people, and those people, I started to push out of my life. Or if I didn't push them out of my life, I just stopped picking up those phone calls. Um, Again, leave those comments down below. When What is it that you notice in people, as far as what do you feel is toxic? um you know Friends who often are dealing with money issues is something that I tend to not want to deal with. Or again, decision making. So the next thing is, uh I had seen this young man talking to Mike Tyson, and he was like, well, when I have someone who does me wrong in life, I don't keep that person around. And something I just had to disagree with, when Mike said, well, when you do that, the devil wins. And my whole thing is you have to analyze those situations. Sometimes there's a level of forgiveness you need to extend to people. And then there's sometimes things that people do that are just so egregious that you just say, if you're not going to show me progress, that this isn't something that's going to continue, you got to go. So I think there is some wisdom in what he said, but you have to be careful of how you divulge that wisdom, because if you're just telling people blanket statement, oh, well, you don't just get rid of people, the devil wins when you do that, then people are going to allow people to hurt them or ruin their lives in some cases. So what is that line for you? Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Trust me, 2023 is just getting started. One thing I want to ask, if you've gotten this far in the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Mostly subscribe. I'm going to be getting into new content. I plan on bringing people in to continue these conversations, so it's going to be fun. Um, I want you guys to stay tuned. I hope you guys have a beautiful 2023, that your New Year's was great, and we'll keep it going. Peace.